360. A lot of pride on the line here.
Oh, yes.
Now, I've watched both these players play a decent bit, and I play Wario myself. I think they play super different, so I'm very interested in how this will go. I think Matador plays more of like a textbook Wario, but he definitely adds his own flair to it. I think Lipden plays very differently from how you'd expect Wario to play.
That is a pretty good accurate description of it. Yeah, I've seen Lipden play like maybe once before, and I've seen like godly amounts of Mata. Just, you know, we live in the same county. We live in the same county, so
yeah, I got you.
But no, I definitely that's definitely going to be the keys to the game here. Like, which Wario player is going to basically outplay doesn't like do it justice. Like, and neither does Gimp, because like there's so many like isms of like the character that can be used against you or for you in any given moment, especially the thing that starts with a W.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no.
That it's going to be very hard to like kind of like, especially like early on with how close this is. Like, it's going to be very hard to tell like who really has the momentum long term, because I don't think any of them are really going to carry momentum long term.
Yeah, that was a great read by Lipden. One thing I do want to point out, and I'm sure anyone who's attentive has noticed this already. In this Dota, you just nair a lot. You're going to see both of them nair a lot.
Oh, God, yes.
The big thing is, like, Wario's nair is generally not great because you can't really take trades with it. You have to use it as a whiff punish tool or just pray you land on somebody who isn't ready. But, like, against Wario, it's a million times better. So you're going to see a lot of air-to-air exchanges where they're both just pressing nair, and whoever presses nair first generally is going to win that.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be a lot of aerials, but like you said, that nair just because of, like, how it can be used like in the Ditto.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Another thing that I think is, like, I'm just going to guess is going to happen here. I think Matador is a lot more willing to go for stuff, and I think against Wario, you have to assume, like, both of these guys understand how to play this matchup because they play this character so much.
Yes.
I think Matador is going to be more willing to go for sort of things like that. There you go. Taking that stock there at an absurdly early percent. That's just what happens.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that statement. Some things are definitely a lot more situational and very hit or miss choice than others, but Mata definitely is a lot more of a risk taker than people give him credit for, especially if you've never played him against before. Like, even if you probably see it coming from a mile away, it'll probably still land.
I do like Lipden's decision here to save the waft for the last stock. I think that's just generally a good idea.
Yes.
In this matchup, because I think, like, in this Ditto, there's really no point in camping. You're both getting waft, right?
No. So, yeah, and I think later on, if this situation is reversed, Mata is definitely going to do the same thing. Like, definitely save it until the absolute
classic Wario collapse
moment. Yep.
Little tech skill. And, I mean, at this point, even though he's losing that, I mean, Lipden is in the driver's seat here. If he hits a good nair at the right time near a platform, it should hypothetically be over.
Yeah.
Another thing I know about Lipden is I've played the Ditto with him a good bit, and he is very good at SDIing out of Wario's, like, longer combos. And, well, that will take the game. I think it is important to know, like, you probably noticed, he wasn't getting hit by a lot of, like, really long strings there.
No.
I mean, neither of them were, but that's probably just credit to them both.
It was more stray hits than anything.
Yeah.
But, like, they weren't even really consecutive.
Yeah.
Which is also, this is Wario versus Wario.
Yeah.
That's expected.
Yeah, you're hitting raw nair in the air, like,
And you're just going to have, like, oh, here's a aerial, and then I got to reset.
Yeah. Another funny thing about this is, I'm hoping we'll see it a little bit. Wario can ride the other Wario's bike, which creates some very funny things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been more than a minute, but there was a couple of times where Mata and Rel Wood played the Ditto, and that is definitely a thing to expect when those two get together.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Just
the
because
thing funny is there will be situations where you can ledge trap with two bikes, and, like, that's just ludicrously unfair.
Yeah,
they're both dead.
Oh,
wait.
Whoa,
bike. That was very smart.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, I didn't think he had bike backer. Maybe I'm just...
But yeah, if the ledge trapping situation calls for it, both Mata and Ro would definitely doers of that, and I am sure that Lipden definitely does that to a degree as well.
Big backers coming out. I can definitely already notice a difference in the way that Lipden's playing this. I mean, it's working out for him right now.
Yeah, he's definitely got a little bit of approach to it. It's not dramatically different, but you can tell that, like...
He's not trying to scrap nearly as much.
No. And it's working out a lot better. He's trying to make Mata come to him more often than not.
I know he's going to go for the half-walk conversion. I don't know if that would have killed there, to be honest, but I do think it was a good idea. He does have rage.
Yeah, it would have definitely like done close to I want to say like 30.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And he would have just like taken damage.
The weird thing about half-walk specifically is super affected by rage for some reason, or at least I've noticed. Like,
yeah, it's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Like full wop, obviously, but like half wop, like it's not that much of a difference, but
half wop is powerful, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, Lipden very much showing the driver's seat here. Still has the waft on deck. Goes for the cheese with the bike, can't quite get it. That's no bike. Oh my god. That's a dead Matador. And that's what you gotta do, right?
That is also a classic ism of Matador Wario gameplay where you ditto regardless, like you're definitely like at some point at least like a top part of the bracket set, like he'll definitely take you like to that part of the stage.
Oh yeah,
and,
absolutely.
like, just like keep you down there.
He likes being down there for sure.
He does.
Yeah,
especially when he knows he can come back within a moment's notice.
Somebody like Lipden, you got to expect another Wario player to know how to exhaust those resources so he can take a stock there. And that's exactly what he did. He basically killed himself doing that nair to make sure that he took the stock. And he didn't even have to use waft in game 2.
No, and good on him for recognizing that.
Big nair coming out. Goes to the triple up air. Can't quite get it. That's a hard combo to do. Oh, smart play. That's another move. I think Bite is relatively good in the Ditto, just because, like, I mean, Bite is bad against characters that can kind of anti-air super well with, like, disjoints or just big moves in general, and Wario cannot do that, so you're just going to eat him whenever he
Yeah, Wario biting another Wario is only going to work for so long.
Yeah, absolutely. Good grab by Lipden, recognizing him going into shield there. Going to go for the down air. Oh, he's his bike on deck. That was well played.
Just got it.
And that's the difference there between Lipden going for that relatively risky edge guard in Matador and what he did last game, right? He recognized he had the bike, he was ready to go for it, and it worked out. Not necessarily he killing him, but he lived. That's really all that matters.
Yeah, he was able to get it back in time, get the angle, and especially with like being under PS2, like if you get stuck enough under there, you're probably not coming back. Wario is one of those few exceptions where, depending on like how you're able to time your recovery movements, you can pretty much get back like 9 out of 10 times.
One thing I'm sure you're noticing too is like Matador has been very, very ready to use that half walk, and I don't think it's worked out for him a single time yet.
No, I think
half walk is especially good against lighter characters, and Wario is not a light character.
No, on the other end of the scale. And I think Lipden also might have been taking note of that too, being aware of like how differently he used half walk you noted last game.
Yeah. And I mean, Lipden's just got a pretty commanding lead here.
Yeah, that's the other pretentious thing about character data is like, depending on like how well you know your character inside and out, you expect it on the other end at any given moment, which makes you all the more dangerous.
Absolutely. Good use of the drift there by Matador. Great roll read. Gonna go out, try to get the up air, can't quite get it. Good SDI, if he even did so. I mean, that move.
Oh, he definitely did. I don't think he would have outright died.
That's a secret quirk of Wario. Up B just sends where it feels like sending.
That is also true.
You can't really decide.
Yeah.
I think there's played the character enough. You've had clips get ruined.
Yeah,
there's
not a whole lot of things you can do about that. Yeah, there's a couple. Wario has a couple of those things. I feel like up B is the most
absolutely
infuriating in that instance.
Yeah.
Definitely
Matador.
Break a few combos.
Baiting out that fair. I mean, this is death percent, right? Another big thing I think Lipden's recognized is Matador is always looking for roll runs, and he's done a very good job of not doing that.
Lipden picked up on that very quickly.
Well, I mean, funnily enough, I think I was talking to him about how different Wario players play a while ago, and I said that Matador really likes looking for roll ends. And, I mean, it just is true. And I don't blame him. Like, if you're rolling against Wario, you're probably dead.
Yeah, he's got plenty of opportunities and, like, things to just, like, do a quick punish.
While we were yapping, this is anybody's game here. I mean, Lipden still has the waft on deck. He still has not used it. Matador is,
They
oh
both,
boy, here we go,
have it. Wait.
This is big.
Yeah, like he would have needed one more anyway. He's only at 48.
Oh my God! I think Lipden's gonna look for something raw here. Pause.
I think they both want the same thing.
I mean, Matador's just at death percent. Oh my God!
Wait.
Oh, he's dead! Oh my God! He's
not!
No way.
By the skin of his teeth.
He just goes for it.
No!
No bear. Gets the grab.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Why? What do you do?
No waff for either of them. You gotta kill. You gotta do a real option to kill here. Lipden with the bike. In a good position there, just trying to keep center stage. Can't quite pick up the bike. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that noggin.
Oh man, that's gonna do it. Great set. Unfortunate loss for Lipden. Great win by Matador.
This set
and a great set.
Yeah, this set belongs in your museum. We've had a few of those, but I think this one just because of like how we've explained.
Coolest character in the game. Wario's coolest character in the game. What?
He definitely is pretty cool.
All right.
But no, like we said it over the course of the set, like with how